Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Dr. Susanne Cohen, trained as a dentist, and she is going to show us how to properly floss.
Yes. The whole purpose of flossing is to just like with a toothbrush, you're physically scrubbing the bacteria, the germs off of your teeth, right? Because they do their dastardly deeds. And flossing is so important because this is what will help prevent you from losing any of your teeth. Now, if you're young, you may lose your baby teeth, right? Your primary teeth.
Right.
But once your permanent teeth come in, you should never, ever lose a permanent tooth, ever. Okay, so...
now, you used a lot less floss than I usually do.
Really?
Joe, what do you think?
You 300 feet.
I usually do like a little over arm's length.
Okay.
Make sure I don't lose grip.
That's like
Okay.
not even 2 feet.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Okay,
I'm serious. I use like 3
so
feet.
most
Don't
people.
you? Joe does too.
Okay, so the
See, it's
and
Joe Maddox.
That's right. No, show again because you do it around your forefingers, right?
Yeah.
That's why I show how to floss because this is not right. When you use your forefingers,
This
like
is not right.
This is not right because now you're trying to get your hands in and maneuver the floss. Okay, so that is not the ideal way to floss. The ideal way is to wrap the floss around your middle fingers.
Okay.
Okay? Because when the floss is wrapped around your middle fingers, oh look, now you have your thumbs and forefingers available to work
pinchers
the floss.
available.
Yeah,
Right. Okay, so always start with the floss around
that's
your
not
middle
even coming
fingers.
off. See, it always comes off for me.
Okay, and you wrap it around itself, right? Okay.
Yes. Okay.
And so on the bottom, we'll start there because it's easy. You just use your 2 forefingers, and you're going to go in and you're going to slide the floss between your teeth, and then you wrap it to one side and wrap it to the other side. So, and when you have the floss wrapped around your forefingers and you're trying to get it back there, you can't do it very well. But this way, just the very tips of my fingers.
Just the very tips. Can you hold your fingers up in the air and just show how it's on the very fingertips? And so now you can get way in the back.
Well, here, like this.
Right.
Right? So now I can go way in the back, and I can use my fingers to wrap it around. Now when I go, that was around the very back of the last tooth. But when you go to the next one, you put it in, and then you push your fingers to the back and go up and down on that tooth, wrap to the back side, and then you wrap it forward. So I'll show you what I mean. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this.
I can't get inside your mouth and actually see that.
Okay, so I'm pushing this way and scrubbing against the front of that tooth,
Right.
and then I'm wrapping it this way. And I can just grab it and scrub the
See, I always
back
thought
side
you
of
had
that tooth.
to move the floss down, like reposition the floss.
Well, you are. So I'll
Okay,
show you
so
like
you are.
here.
Okay.
So right here, I'm going to go in between, and then I'm going to go to one side and the next side.
I'm getting close.
Demonstrate.
All right. Aha. You guys see that?
This side,
You see that, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Making more sense now.
Yes.
Okay.
So on the bottom, whether it's this side or whether it's this side. Hi. Good
All right.
morning. We're having a flossing lesson.
I'm taping a flossing lesson for you and your
Okay.
kids.
Now, the top is where it makes the biggest difference. Because when you have it wrapped around here and you're trying to get it way in there, you can't get your fingers in there and
Right.
you're choking yourself. So here's what you do. Whatever side you're flossing,
Uh-huh.
you take your thumb facing up and you put the floss there.
So that'll be on your left
That's
side.
on the left side when I'm flossing the left. And
you
what I
use
do is I use my thumb to move my cheek out of the way.
Huh.
Okay?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And then
I
I
never
use
used my thumb before.
So my thumb is facing up and my forefinger is facing up. Okay?
Aha.
On the bottom, it's 2 forefingers down. On the top, it's thumb on whatever side you're working on, and then your forefinger, and they're up. And once again, you can slide this between the teeth, and then you can push it with your thumb and your forefinger to the back to scrub that surface, and then you wrap it around to the front and scrub that surface. So like here.
See this, people? Going in for a close-up. Didn't know you were going to be looking at teeth today, did you?
Okay? But all the way in the back, watch.
Oh, I'll see, it gets way back up in there.
Yep.
I see.
And with the next one.
Then you're just getting your mouth out of the way.
Right. Oh, sorry, a little bit of breakfast.
There you go.
See, that's what they're supposed to do, though, right?
That's exactly right.
That is what's supposed
to happen. And then
to
on the right side, you go like this. When you have, watch this. When I wrap it around my forefingers, oh, I'm so used to doing it around my middle finger.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm trying to get it back there, but there's no way to maneuver.
And you're like sticking your whole hand in your mouth, which most people cannot do. Some people can. I've seen it in college.
Well, and get back to those very back teeth. You know, you can't do that when you have it wrapped around your forefingers, but when you have these.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and I know Sean Stevenson, Model Health Show. I've heard him say this many times.
You're supposed to do this once a year, 2 days before you go to the dentist, right?
No, kids. Listen, you should be able to do this in about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Your whole mouth?
Maybe a minute at the most. But for 1 minute of time each day, you are preventing hours and hours sitting in a dentist chair, having to be numbed up, and having things happen. Flossing is the thing that will prevent you from getting cavities in between your teeth and will prevent you from getting gum disease, which starts in between the teeth underneath the gums.
Yeah, Alexander Seamus Brady.
The best thing you can do for yourself. Yeah.
Well, I was mentioning Sean Stevenson before, and Jade Harrell, she's the producer of that show. Hey, Jade.
You are not sending this to him.
I may be, but what he says is that he's like, not flossing is like not wiping.
Oh my God.
Okay.
But isn't there a lot?
I need to do a professional one.
It's not quite that uncomfortable.
That's so funny.
From the health aspects, and like with all the research he's been doing, you really need to take care of your teeth.
And not only that, when you have periodontal disease.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, gum disease, gum and bone disease. Okay, in the mouth. It can lead to heart disease, strokes, diabetes, premature, abortion.
Oh my goodness.
People lose babies because, it's a funny term that they use for it, but because there are blood vessels in your mouth, and when you have bacteria, every time you floss, you brush, there's bleeding. The bacteria have an immediate entry into your bloodstream.
Huh.
And bacteria, which when they clump together, they form plaques.
Yes.
You've heard of plaques?
Yeah.
On the walls of arteries?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of the same thing. So healthy gums equals healthy body.
So get your 15,000 steps a day in and get, floss for the first minute of that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah.
All right, Sean Brady. Dr. Susanne Cohen, thank you.
My pleasure.
Joe Maddock,
Yeah.
thanks for being here. Sean Brady, over and out. Happy Cinco de Mayo.